Hello students of class 9. So today I am going to start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is Linear Equation in Two Variable, chapter number 4. So this is the very interesting chapter as there are many applications in field of physics, in case of chemistry also there are many applications of this chapter. Here you have to form an equation in which the degree should be equal to 1, that you know already. Linear means what? Having degree 1. Equation means there is an equal symbol which will be present in that expression. And in two variable, as we have already discussed in polynomial, the meaning of variables is x, y, which can take any values, any real values. So here there will be two variables, so x and y, or maybe p and q. So a linear equation in two variable, we have to study this chapter. So already in class 8 you have studied about linear equation in one variable. So what was linear equation in one variable? The expression is having degree 1, that means highest power will be 1, the power of x will be 1. And what are the solutions? Means whenever we found solution of a linear equation in one variable, how many solution we get from that equation. So for example, if I'll take one example for linear equation in one variable, suppose x plus 5 equal to 0. So here we can find the value of x easily by transferring 5 to the right hand side. So we will get x is equal to minus 5. That is only one solution for linear equation in one variable. So already we know that linear equation in one variable has only one solution. So in this particular chapter, first of all we have to form a linear equation in two variable by reading a word problem, and then we have to find the solutions. So in linear equation in one variable, we have only one solution. For the unknown, that is for the variable, we have only one solution. So what about linear equation in two variable? Is it having two solution or is it having more solution? We will see by study the topic elaborately. Okay. So here is the standard form of linear equation in two variable. So ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, two variables, that means x and y. So I am writing what is the meaning of linear. Already you know, just we are recalling the few important basic points. So linear means degree 1. Equations means what? If we write equation, then we have to write the symbol equal to. So equation is for equal to, okay? Equal to, there is a real number or there is any constant value or variable assigned to that, assigned in right hand side position. Next is in two variables. So what is the meaning of two variables? We have to write any two variable. It may be x, y, or you can take any other variable, for example p, q, r, s, like that. Okay, so this is the standard form of linear equation in two variable, where a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant value. That means it can have any value, means real number, we can say real number. So real number belongs to which number? Rational as well as irrational. Okay, so this is the standard form. So next, how to form a linear equation in two variable. For example, you are having one question in your book. In first exercise, the question is the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. So it is written that the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. That means when we double the cost of pen, then we will get the cost of the notebook. That means if the cost of pen is rupees 5, then the cost of notebook should be equal to rupees 10. If the cost of suppose pen is rupees 10, then the cost of notebook will be what? 20. So this is the numbers we can assign to the cost of pen and to the cost of notebook. But there are many possibilities. For example, the cost of pen may be 50, may be 100, it may be 200 also. Okay. So by this situation, by this condition, we have to make a linear equation in two variable. So first of all, I will write the question of notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write this condition algebraically. What is the meaning of this? You have to represent this situation algebraically. That means in terms of the variable, that is x and y. Or it may be written like this: form a linear equation in two variable by the given situation. So we have taken the cost of notebook be rupees x because we don't know what is the cost of the notebook. Next is, and the cost of the pen be rupees y. So I have taken it rupees y. Then according to the question, what we can write? Cost of notebook is equal to 2 into. Why I have written 2? Because it is written clearly that we have to do what? 2 times of the cost of pen. Twice means what? 2 times. That means double of. So how to do double? You have to multiply that the cost of the pen with 2. So 2 into cost of the pen, and cost of the pen is rupees y. So x is equal to what we can write? 2 into y. So that this implies x is equal to 2y. So finally our equation will be x minus 2y equal to 0. So we have to see this is a linear equation in two variable or not. So linear means degree 1. As you can see, the power of x and y is what? 1. That means highest power, or you can say degree, of this equation is 1, and there are two variables that are x and y. And if you want to write the value of a, b and c from this equation, we can also write the value of a, b and c by comparing with the standard form of the linear equation in two variables. So the coefficient of x is a. So here the coefficient of x is, you can see, nothing is written. So we can say that the value of a is what? 1. Okay. Next is the coefficient of y. So y is multiplied with what? Minus 2. You have to see the symbol also. Already you know, before we have done these things in polynomial also. So next is the value of b will be minus 2, and c, as there is nothing here, means nothing, no constant term is there. So we have to write what? 0. So these are the values of a, b and c we can find from the linear equation in two variables. Okay. So see, this is how you can form the linear equation in two variable by taking the two variables. Okay, you have to assume the two variables. We don't know the values of x and y. So here x and y can take any values because we don't have any particular cost of pen, or we don't have a particular cost of notebook. Suppose it is given in question, if it is given in question that cost of pen is rupees 50, then we can easily find the cost of the notebook. But it is not given in the question what is the cost of pen or what is the cost of notebook. Okay, if one condition is given, then we can easily find the solution for the other, but it is not given in the question. Okay, so x and y can take any values, any real values. That means what we can say from this linear equation in two variable, this has how many solution? As I have already discussed that here x and y can take any values, any real values. Suppose in place of y means what? The cost of pen. If I put here rupees 10, then I will get 20 for the in the cost of the notebook. Okay. Similarly, if I take 50, then I will get 100 for the cost of notebook. So x and y can take any values. That means what? Linear equation in two variable has many solution. That means x and y can take any values. That means it has many solutions. So we can say that linear equation in two variables can have infinitely many solutions. There is no end to the solution. We can find many solutions for x and y. Okay. So what you can say about this, about the solutions? We can say that linear equation in two variable has infinitely many solutions. So you can write the solution for linear equation in two variable. You can write that linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. Okay, so this is about linear equation in two variable. So previously in class 8 you have studied linear equation in one variable. In that case you saw that linear equation in one variable has only one solution, but you have to see that linear equation in two variable has not two solution, but it has infinitely many solution. As we have already discussed that linear equation in two variable has infinitely many solution. We know this from our previous example. Now see, the question may ask like this, that you have to find any four solution of a linear equation in two variables. So here in this example what we will find, as you know there are many solutions, but you can also find from that many solution we can find some solution also. Okay, so how to find some solution? That means what is the meaning of sum? You may ask that you have to find four solution or three solution of any linear equation in two variable. Like in this example we are finding any four solution. It may be written like this: you find any four solution of x plus 2y equal to 5. Okay, so what you have to do? First of all you have to write the equation. Here I am writing the equation. Then you have to keep y in left hand side. See, I have kept y, the term of y in left hand side, and the term of x I have transferred to right hand side. So x is positive, means here it is added to 2y. So when it will transpose to that side, it will get what? Minus x. So it is 5 minus x, then y will becomes what? 5 minus x by 2. As 2 is multiplied with y, when 2 transposes to that side, it will be divided by 5 minus x. Now we will find the different values of x and the different values of y. So how to start it? You have to assume, okay? You have to assume the values. Like in our previous example, we have assumed that the cost of pen may be rupees 10, it may be rupees 20, it may be rupees 30. Okay, so like that we have to assume here the value of x. So you have to suppose, suppose you have to write that let x is equal to, first of all we will take x is equal to 1. Okay, so here you have to put x is equal to 1. So see what will happen, y becomes what? 5 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so implies that y is equal to 5 minus 1 will be 4, 4 by 2, and it will become what? 2. So the value of y is what? 2. So when we are putting x is equal to 1, we are getting y is equal to 2. So this is what we are getting, one solution. Here we are getting one solution for x and one solution for y. Similarly, you have to find how many more solutions? Because total you have to find 4 solutions. That means now you have to find 3 more solutions of this. So like that only you have to suppose the value of x. Then by putting that value of x in place of x, we can easily find the value of y. Okay. So see, next I have taken let x is equal to 3. So by solving I am getting y is equal to 1. Next I have taken x is equal to 5. So I am getting y is equal to 0. Next I am taking x is equal to 7. By that I have solved, and the value of y becomes what? Minus 1. Here see, I have taken first of all 1, then I have taken the value of x as 3, then 5, then 7. So see, I have taken 4 values of x. For that I am getting what? 4 values of y. You have to see one thing, you have to check one thing. See, here the numerator is divided by 2. So you have to see that you have to make the numerator an even number. Okay, if you make the numerator an odd number, then what will happen? It comes in fraction. No problem, it may come in fraction. Okay, but to make it simple, you can do what? You can form the numerator an even number, so that it will be easily divisible by 2. For that only I have taken the value of x as 1 first, then I have taken 3. By that I can make the numerator an even number, so it will get cancelled easily and I can easily find an integer value. Okay, you can take a fraction value also. Okay, there may be any solution, but to make it simple I have taken these 4 different cases, these 4 different values. Okay, so in book also you will find different solution. It may not match with your solution also. Okay, so no problem, there are infinitely many solution. Just you have to find 4 solution or 3 solution, whichever asked in question, you have to find that solution. And one more thing you have to see, after finding this solution you have to represent in this form, okay, in tabular form. So how to write it? See, you have to make 2 rows, first for x and second for y. So first of all you have to put the value of x. First we have taken y. For x is equal to y, what we have? Y is equal to 2. Similarly for x is equal to 3, we have y is equal to 1. Next for 5 we have 0. Next for 7 we have minus 1. So there is a way of checking that is your solution are correct. Okay, what you are finding, the value of x and y, these are correct or not. So how to check it? This is very simple. The value of x, first of all you are getting 1, and second y here you are getting 2. Just put the value of x and y in the first equation. See, I am putting in place of x I will put 1 plus 2 into in place of y I will put 2. See, it will be equal to 5 or not, you have to check. So 2 to the 4, 4 plus 1, it is what? 5. So left hand side and right hand side are both are what? Equal. Okay. So you can now do exercise 4.2 and 4.1, you can easily do. Please try to do, and one more thing, you have to share the doubts and question in my WhatsApp number. Okay. Try to share it, and if you have any difficulty, try, you can share in WhatsApp number. Okay, don't share or don't ask the doubt in YouTube comments, because sometimes I may not it may not be visible. Okay, so that's why, and I will not check the comments also, that's why, that is the main reason. Please share it in WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you for today.